Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. As people filter in, we will get started. This is our working show before the auction this morning at 11 o'clock. So hopefully we'll be doing, getting a lot of prep done, getting ready. We are going on at 11 o'clock. Ella, thanks for coming in. You're the first one here. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Ella, I'm going on at 11, doing some of the stuff that I got from auction the other day. If anyone's interested. Krista, thanks for coming in. Good morning. So this is the prep show, the working show that we have every Tuesday and Thursday. Anybody that wants to join the stream is welcome. It's pinned to the top. Miss Bonnie, thanks for coming in. And I'll be working to get ready for 11 o'clock this morning. Lots of great stuff coming up at 11. I hope you can join me. Marketplace Boutique, thanks for coming in. If I owe anybody a wrench, let me know. I will absolutely get it. Looks like we're good. But yeah, I am, if you've been watching, following along, I've got some awesome stone and sterling jewelry that I'm going to be selling at 11, and some other stuff too, but mostly jewelry, pendants, some glass pendants and jewelry, brooches. That's what I'm going to be doing at 11, and I'm going to get prepared for all of that now. Bonnie or anybody, if you want to join, again, it's the pin to the top, and I do have my Kiss lava lamp going that I will show everybody. There it is, Kiss lava lamp. Got that going. It is for sale. If anybody is interested, just take a look at it, and then you can message me. But I like having it going in the background. I think it's pretty cool. So how is everybody this morning? What's everybody up to? Nice breezy day here. I know my wife is on a work trip, and she says it's supposed to be 95 where she's at. So she's not enjoying the heat and humidity where is today. But here it's only going to be in the mid 70s and breezy. So I'm happy with that. That's it. I, again, appreciate everybody that's been participating in Treasures to Die For. That is so much fun. If you're unfamiliar with that, right now it's Wednesday nights. Hi, Bonnie. Wednesday nights and Fridays at noon Eastern. I put up somewhere between 5 and 10 items, and then I roll a single 6-sided die to determine the price, and it's first come, first serve. So I think people are having fun with it. I'm definitely having fun with that. So,
and you get some awesome deals at it.
Yeah, I think people are happy with it. So
yeah.
And again, for everything I do free shipping once you get to $30 tickets within the continental U.S. Anything outside the continental U.S. or outside of the country, you can message me and we can work out the difference between what it would cost me domestically and what it will cost to get to you. But it's been working out. It's been great. Bonnie's been there every time. She can tell you that it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. And I like that Abby's been in there helping you by rolling the dice and stuff.
Yeah, she loves it. So she sits behind the laptop to be able to roll the dice so that you can see it on the camera. And she struggles because she wants to be able to see the chat and see what's going on.
Oh.
She also wants to roll the dice. And you can't be in, the way we have it set up, you can't be in both places at once. So
that's killing her, huh?
It is killing her. You have no idea. You have no idea, Bonnie, how much that's driving her nuts.
I'm sure I do, because I got kids. They got to know what's going on.
Yep. So you have to know what's going on. We a friend of ours took our son. He has piano lessons. She works with him and takes him different places and throughout the community sometimes. And she took him to piano lesson yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So she brought him home, and I'm standing outside talking to her as Adler went inside. And the next thing you know, Abby's coming out, and I was like, "This is weird." She might come out to say hi, but it was odd. And she comes out and she's like, "Yeah, I tried to open the curtains, but all the curtain rods fell." And I was like, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, how big of a mess do I have right? Do I have to go get new curtain rods? What do I have when I get back inside? And so we said goodbye to our friend Rachel and went back in. And I was like, okay. So, in the middle, she pulled the rod instead of the curtain, and it came apart in the middle. And we got them put back together, no problem. And then all of a sudden, I was like, what is that noise? What is that noise? And it was the road noise, right? It was the cars going by. And I said, that's loud. That's awfully loud. I looked, well, the window was open. And I said, Abby, did you open the window? She's like, yeah, because I wanted to hear what you and Rachel were saying. And
Oh my gosh.
I said, well, okay, so you couldn't hear what we were saying, so you had to open the curtains? And she just kind of looked at me. She goes, well, then I could see what you guys were doing. I was like, that's none of your business. But so then I had, because it closed the window because air conditioning was on yesterday, and fixed the drape. I was just like, I'd rather you just come out and say hi than be sneaky like that. So,
Yeah. Be right back. My daughter's calling.
okay. Miss Susanna, good morning. Did I miss anybody in the chat? Susanna, Krista. Susanna, if you want to join us, it's pinned to the top. Again, anybody who wants to join, come on in. I was just telling a story about my daughter. Also, last night was one of those nights where, if you know me, you know I don't sleep a lot anyway. A couple hours and that's it. But last night I could not get the temperature right. It was one of those, I was too cold, so I put the blanket over me. And then I was too hot, so I'd stick one leg out of the blanket, get too cold. Go back and put like just my knee outside the blanket, too cold. Then I switched blankets. I said, maybe the blanket's too light or too heavy. And oh my God, it just was a big struggle for temperature all night last night. From just about 1 o'clock this morning, I've been up. So all because I couldn't get my temperature right. What else is going on? What's everyone doing? What's everyone doing today? We have 6 of us in here. I'm going to I have to clear the table from Treasures to Die For last night and get ready for the jewelry auction at 11 and get my paperwork done here. It just seems like it's never ending, but you can't complain. No complaints. Krista, what are you doing? Oh, there's Miss Susanna. No complaints. Miss Susanna, good morning.
Good morning. How is everyone?
Doing well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Krista going to see your grandson. Well, enjoy. Absolutely enjoy.
That's sweet. Morning, Krista. And Market Boutique is here. Who else is?
Bonnie. Bonnie was here. She's got a call. Ella was here. I don't know if she's still here.
Ella left. Ella. Yeah, so you were saying it was one of those nights about temperature controls. Seriously.
Yeah, something wasn't right with the setup that I had last night, and it's the same setup I have every night. So
I was listening to your story with Abby with the curtain and stuff and opening the window trying to listen to your
yeah.
kids, they do that. It's so fun.
I know, but did you hear that the curtain rods came down?
Yeah. Oh my God. She got caught.
She did. Well, and she didn't. I'm glad she didn't wait until I came in to find it. She did the right thing to come get me, but it was weird. So,
Tell you, kids.
yep. Kids.
My daughter, even at her age now, it's so funny. She's like, if I'm texting somebody, she's like, who's that? And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, who is that? I'm like, it's my friend. Well, who's your friend? What are you texting? I'm like, do I ever ask you?
Right.
They think they have a control or they need to know everything.
We took Emily, my wife, to the airport yesterday, and while we were in the car, we're talking about something, and she said, I'm going to send you text me the information so that I had it while she was gone, right? Emily was saying this to me. And my phone is hooked up in the car. So if I get a text message on the phone, the display pops up,
Right.
message from Emily. And she sends it, the message pops up, and I just ignored it because I knew what it was, right? I physically hit the ignore button because I knew what it was, right?
Right.
And Abby pipes in, selective hearing at its best. I was like, you little shit. So
Oh.
yeah, that's my daughter. That is my daughter. And she's only 11. I can only imagine when.
Imagine. Yeah. Yeah. What are you doing? You working?
I'm trying. So I have to get my stuff organized from yesterday, from the Treasures to Die For, because it's still here on the table. So I need to get that into a safe spot and get it written down so that if I happen to lose the little white or the little blue tags, I know what who bought what.
Yeah.
And then I also need to get a little bit organized for 11 o'clock because
One for your 11 o'clock, right?
I'm sorry.
The thing that you have for the 11 o'clock today.
Yeah.
Do you know on your thumbnail it says live auction Thursday, June 9th at 11 a.m. Eastern?
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Well, that stinks. I grabbed the wrong thumbnail then.
you did. Yeah.
Hmm.
I've done that many times. Because I was looking like June 9th and I looked up top and I'm like, it's June 16th. What's going on?
Yeah, I hate it when I do
They scheduled
stuff
for.
like that. Let's see. I don't even know if I can change it.
I haven't seen any clues come out yet.
You're right. And I was thinking about that this morning, and I need to do that. I'm going to go on at 11 and with the June 9th, and hopefully people will pop in. And I don't know if anyone really reads the thumbnails anyway, but I think at least the date is set for, you know what I mean? It should show it's set for the 16th. It's not scheduled for the 16th. It's scheduled for the 9th. It's scheduled for today. I don't know if I can change that now or not.
I'm going to go share this out.
This here or 11 o'clock?
No, this one right now, and then I'm going to share
Okay.
the 11.
I'm going to see if I can change the thumbnail on that. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can. I can't do it in StreamYard because, well, maybe it'll let me. Let's see. Let's see if I can edit that now. I'm glad you caught that, but I completely missed it. It should be that one. Nope, that's not it. That is not it.
I'm going to go share.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can't get this changed, and I've got an hour. Let me see what I can do. Let me see. This is what's called working on the fly. Working on the fly. Working on the fly.
All right. That. So I just shared your the one for 11 o'clock.
Okay.
My messenger. And now I'm going to wait more until like 10:30, quarter of 11. to share out the other one.
Wait, you just said you shared the 11 o'clock now, or you shared this one now?
I shared this one now in other groups and stuff.
Okay.
The one for 11 o'clock I shared out in my messenger, Facebook Messenger, which is like a whole bunch of people that I just dropped the link on. But like I said, when it's like 11:15, I'll go share it out in the groups.
All right. We're gonna change. We're gonna get this. Today is Thursday, June 16th, right?
It is.
Let's.
So what time are you going to go on until?
Probably only 1 o'clock, one ish. We'll see how it goes. I plan on ending right around 1, just so people can get over to Mr. Buys a Lot if they want to, and I have to pick up the kids today. So,
Because I go on it too, and I was thinking that the same thing when I put mine up. That I knew you had to pick up the kids.
Yep.
Figured you'd be off too.
I will absolutely be off by 2 because I have to be. All right. So Thursday, June 16th, 11 a.m. Eastern. Let's see if I can download this and save it. Okay, so it did. Let's see. Change image. I don't know where. Well, that's why. That is why. That is why. Working on the fly. I don't like doing this, but it has to be done.
Me either.
Let's see. Save. It is not my way to be doing it like this, but
You know, I lost my debit card,
oh,
so I had to call yesterday to do a replacement.
yep.
So does it like you can't use your account until you get your card or what?
Well, so when I lost my credit card on vacation, they told us that any like reoccurring charges, you know, your Netflix, your anything that you have automatically set up will still go through.
Okay.
But as soon as you call them and tell them that you need a replacement, any new purchases are shut off. I believe that's how it was.
Oh, friggin' A. Oh.
But yeah, it's June 16th. Well, this is a silly question, but do you know where you lost it? I mean,
I have no idea. I tore my car apart. I went through my pocketbooks, everything. And I no clue. No clue.
there we go. All right. Thumbnail's updated. That's good. Now we're good to go there.
Pam, how you feeling, honey? How's David?
Hey, Pam. Good morning.
We didn't even go on last night.
I know. So I don't know if after Treasures to Die For, right? I said, hey, anybody that's sticking around, go over to Angels on Susanna's channel. And Rhonda goes, did you forget? And I said, did I forget what? She goes, well, it was canceled. And I said, I didn't know that. She goes, you said it at the beginning of the show. And I was like, I don't remember saying that. But Rhonda was adamant that I had said it. So
my headache is definitely subsided. It's just still lingering a little bit, but nothing like yesterday. Yesterday, all day, I don't know if you saw my show. My head was killing me. And I knew if I had gotten off that I was going to go to sleep, and I did not want to go to sleep because I hate going to sleep during the day because I
Yeah,
become
no,
a booty bitch.
I will go to sleep anytime I can sleep because I don't sleep very well at all. So if I'm tired, I go to sleep.
Did you get Pam? Did you get the medication thing solved for David?
I hope so.
Yeah.
She said, did she come back? So I hope everyone's going to. I keep throwing this out. I hope everyone's going to join at 11 because I do have some great stuff. I don't want to get in. I don't want to jump into Mr. Jim and Miss Joni's world of stones and stuff, but I couldn't turn this stuff away.
Right.
So I'm excited to move some of this stuff.
Stones and stuff like that. That is so beyond like me. And
Yeah.
I'm not. There's no way.
If they weren't labeled, I would not have bought them.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Phil.
Annabelle, good to see you. Good morning.
I find stones to be, for me, very, very hard because there's so many. And I find I'm impressed when they can just like throw it out there and say, nope, that's this. Nope, that's that. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yep.
So cool.
And I get how some people can, I see how they can be collectible, but I also, from a seller's standpoint, I mean, there's one thing that one stone, one color, I like the chevron amethyst stuff. And I'm just creating a little collection of that for the kids more so than me. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there's so many different stones, and then people even fake stones, right? Oh no, that's not this. That's something that's that's painted something else, or
Mm-hmm.
oh, I don't know. So
Hey, Marketplace Boutique.
marketplace, just entering some Excel stuff, and then I can.
Oh, awesome, Pam. Awesome. Mm-mm.
So I was up middle of the night, and boy, there was Yor was on.
Oh, yeah.
And Kim from It's About to Get Real was on, and I was like, man, you guys can outdo me in terms of sleep, because they were going, and Yor didn't finish up until well after the sun was up here this morning. So
Oh, God. Great. No way. But then she lives in the Pacific time. So
sure, but still, it had to be 3-4 in the morning for her,
3 in the morning. Right.
at least.
She takes meds after work. That's awesome.
That
Okay.
is awesome, Pam.
Okay. They both called. I think I'm all right now.
Okay.
They had to do their morning checkup on Mom.
Well,
Yep.
Danielle's calling me to let me know that the boys were okay from their dental work and all, that they slept most of the morning. Good morning, Dragonfly and Pam. And then Taylor called because she needs help. Haley's help to go clean out her vehicle because they totaled it, so she got to clean it out so they can pick it up.
Oh, God.
And I think Monday they found something. They're going to go get it Monday, Colorado. But Danielle's experience yesterday at the dentist office, they just floor me. She's called and talked to the insurance and everything because they have a HRA account too that the company puts like $1,600 in it every year. and it
Right.
rolls over, and she's got over 4,000 in her HRA account. And she kept calling to make sure it was going to be covered, everything, so she didn't have to pull any money out of pocket. Wrong. They've already given Ruger the sedation, and they tell her, she even called the insurance company, and apparently this person she talked to said sedation's not covered. So she's like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. So they're trying to figure out what to do. And now, needless to say, Ruger's already been sedated, right? They've given him the medicine to sedate him. Well, he's already had gas. Rainer's had the other medicine. And they said, well, we can just reschedule this and we just won't charge you for this. And Danielle's like, no, I drove an hour. We're here. You've already given him the medicine. We're going to do the work.
Right.
Now, here's my thing. If the sedation being paid was so important, why are you going to send them home after you've already given them the medicine?
Right.
And not charge them for it? Right?
Right.
So, needless to say, it got taken care of. But that goes to all that crap from yesterday. And Pam got the medicine for David. Very good.
When we did our taxes, right? Tina has that too with their company. And if you don't use like $2,000 worth of that, you get taxed on it. You have to be below a certain amount or else you get taxed on it.
Yeah.
I was like, what? So I held off on all of the taxes, and I went back and I saw if she had any past due medical bills, and she did, and I paid for them so I wouldn't get taxed on that money.
There you go. It's just I guess we got to learn to work the system. I don't know, but it's crazy.
Ooh, I was like, what? I'm like, no.
Yeah. She said Rainer's doing great. They slept most of yesterday afternoon and evening. They got up to eat a little bit and went right back to sleep. And Rainer's doing good. He's still a little tender. Ruger had to have more work done because he's a grinder, or was a grinder. He's not been doing it as much. But I mean, he's literally, when she's brought him here and they've gone back to sleep, he's woke me up from grinding his teeth. Ooh. That's how bad and loud. And so some of the back teeth had to be taken out because he's ground them so bad. But yeah. Oh, Pam said he finally slept, so she finally slept. So it's a good day, isn't it, Pam?
It's a good day.
Yeah. When you get sleep, it's a good day. And of course, I didn't get much again last night because I was afraid I wouldn't hear an alarm because our internet went out. So Zach couldn't set his dot lady, the Alexa, and so he didn't have an alarm to get up. So I set my phone, and I was afraid I wouldn't hear it, so I didn't sleep much.
Oh boy,
it'll be all right. I'll take a nap.
None of us sleep much, Bonnie. None of us sleep well.
I sleep very well.
But I need to sleep. That's the problem. I need it. But you're worried about making sure you don't miss an alarm. That's when you don't get any sleep because you're afraid you're going to miss it. I don't want to messing up work.
I haven't. It's been 22 or 23 years, and I haven't.
I normally sleep pretty good, at least 6-7 hours a night. The last couple of nights have not been my friend at all. At all.
I will go days and days and days on 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll crash and do 6 or 7.
Yeah.
You're gonna crash and do 6 or 7. Crash means like 24 hours.
No.
Not for you. Not in Jabby's book.
No. There's no 24 hours to. There's none of that.
I can't do that. Not with kids.
You know, Gabby, I think since you're getting old, maybe you need a hot cup of milk before you go to bed.
Okay. First of all, you just called me old. And second of all, you know I can't have milk. So are you trying to
I
kill me?
know.
Oh, so 2 zingers right there, Susanna.
Yeah.
Not 1, but 2.
Yeah, I have a
Oh.
question for everybody, and it's a change of subject because it's what I'm working on right here.
Uh-huh.
When you're in an auction, and in a YouTube auction, right? What is your preference? Buyer's choice, like show 4, 5, 10 things, and you pick from that. One-offs, big lots, mixture. Just curious what everyone wants.
Well, considering I'm not a reseller, I like either the choices or the one-offs, or like a lot of the same thing if it's like crap.
Okay.
But it's just, I don't know. It's good to have it all mixed up instead of saying over and over and over. Instead of all
Yeah.
one-offs or all, Pam said today's fabulous. She slept. Yeah.
I like,
Really?
if I can, I like bringing big lots.
Yeah.
I do. Because, again, I think it comes back down to my patience.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know if you can see it. I know, I feel it, and I know I do it, is that when I bring something up, if it's a one-off and I'm like, I'm showing it, and then I don't see any action in the chat, it's like, okay, I'm passing that. Boom. Because I don't want to spend too much time on it, because if somebody's going to want it, they're going to want it right away.
Yeah. Well, us in the chat, we need to do better about putting pass. If we're not interested, we need to do pass so you guys are not spending your time showing it and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't do it because I'm afraid. Well, 1, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings that don't want it, and 2, I'm afraid somebody else might want it. So I don't know how you guys do the passes. Is it like more than 1, or that kind of stuff?
Mm.
I would, from a seller's perspective, I agree with Susanna that if somebody wants it, they're gonna want it, right?
Right.
You do have to give some time in case, because you have to assume that people aren't, not everybody that's watching is just right there ready to click, right? They're doing other things. They're doing shipping, they're cooking, they're taking care of the kids, they're taking care of the dog, whatever.
Yeah.
So they hear it and they're like, oh, that sounds like something I might want. I'll get back to the computer here in a second. So you got to give them a few minutes to
look and see if that's what they really want. Yeah.
Right. But it is I want to move quick. Like today, I want to move quicker. I want to definitely move quicker.
And then you have to account for the lag from YouTube also, which is hard to do. Yeah. Yep. It's just finding that fine line balance thing, kind of. And they'll probably never be found because they'll keep moving the line.
Well, that is true. That is true. The line keeps moving.
Yeah. See, Pam goes, I love lots, but I find most people like choice.
Yeah. Well, like, I know when she brings all the Ray Dunn, all the cups up. Yeah. Gosh, can't talk again. Gus, enough. And okay. When she brings all the Ray Dunn cups, really, Gus? Really? She brings them up. I like when she gives choices for that because there's different ones and stuff. Yeah. And like with the brooches and things like that. But I also like the lots.
Andrew,
so I'm not a good helper here.
Andrew. It depends on the people that you have in the chat too. And it depends on their mood because everyone switches, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, Andrew.
Andrew's here.
Like
Hey,
in what zone they're in. Like some days I'm looking for, I'm just thinking of craft stuff, and then other days I'm thinking, oh, what can I get this person, that person, like gift wise and the kids and all that. Gussimo.
Well, today I'm going to do a lot of choice because
And then there's days that I'm too broke to even pay attention, so I gotta, watch the P's and Q's.
understood. Yeah, I get that too.
Like I
And
have.
what's that, Susanna?
No, go ahead, Debbie. I'm
I
sorry.
was just gonna say, like what Bonnie said, when there's days that you don't want to spend as much money as you might or whatever. And with me, that's always the time that someone comes up with this great lot and no one's bidding on it.
Yeah.
Right. Like
Yeah.
I have like 100 bracelets. So I counted them all. I have 100 bracelets. Alex and Ani, Mary Kay, there's bangles. I have not. So there's 100 of them. And this is the thing. I don't want to start it at 50, right? I
Mm-hmm.
want to start it at 75. That's still less than $1 a bracelet. But when someone sees it as $75, it's like, wow, boom, that's crazy. That's a lot of money. But there's 100 bracelets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, okay, so if I bring them up a couple at a time or one at a time, it's like, it's still a better deal because if you're going to pay $1 each bracelet, basically it's $100. So
Yeah.
if you have 100 bracelets and I started at 75, you're getting a great deal. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do, but it's hard. It's sometimes hard to justify. Mentally, it's like $75 all at once. People don't realize that they spend $75 if they do it $2 at a time.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then they might spend a lot more than 75.
Right. But it's.
Oh, I realize because I keep up with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think just in general, I mean, it's the whole psychology of buying, right? I mean,
Yeah.
why do things end in 99 cents? Why is it $4.99 instead of $5? Why is it, why do people like buy one, get one free when it's, or buy 10 for 10 type of thing? People go nuts at 10 for 10, but do you really need 10 bottles of ketchup? But no, you're going to buy 10 bottles of ketchup.
Yeah. Pam says it too. This is absolutely 100%
Yeah.
what Pam just said. Sounds funny, but it depends what channel you're on and who's in the chat. That's what I'm learning. I am people watching.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Pam. And it's crazy that if
Well, you learn what people like, and so you want to bring what they like, thinking maybe they'll get buy it and stuff. Yeah. But
And
you
Pam,
gotta people watch.
selling every day, Pam, you also have to, you probably fully get that you're never going to make everyone happy because, someone's going to say, I want lots and I want this and I want that. And then someone's going to be like, oh no, you didn't have any reseller lots today. So I'm not staying in.
And I've been guilty of buying stuff that I really don't need. And I kind of sort of want, but don't really, majorly want, because I feel bad for the sellers because they're up there selling and selling and selling, trying to sell, and nothing's selling. So I'll buy something just so they sold something. I've been guilty of that too.
Right, Pam? Yeah, that's a good deal. But it's for the people that I have in my chat.
Yeah. It's hard just figuring it all out. It's just a hard balance.
I do agree with you, Bonnie, because I've done that in Whatnot shows, and I won't do it anymore. People that, the first Whatnot show for everybody, and I've done it in YouTube too, but recently in Whatnot, the first few shows for somebody and whatnot, as they're getting used to the platform or whatever, you usually don't have a lot of people. And I can name probably 4 or 5 channels that I've gone into. It's been their first show and they show their first item and I'll buy it so that their first item sells, right?
Yeah.
Give them that I sold my first item type of thing. I mean, obviously it's not if it's a lot of money. If it's $1 or $2 or $3, I'll buy it just so that they can have that feeling that their
Yes.
first item sold.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
but I won't be doing that anymore. And
Well,
it's
I
not
have to stop that. I can't, but usually most of the time it's something that I can gift to somebody or I can use eventually.
You can get away with Brian, but not some others like JJ. JJ, you can get, you can do that, no problem. Brian, you can do that, no problem. But I'm trying to think, what am I doing wrong that I'm not getting those buyers?
I don't know.
Well, so
I'm happy with the ones that I have. I love the ones that I have, but I want more.
okay, but let's and this I'm guilty of this as well. But let's look at what do Brian and JJ do on their auctions, and not on their auctions, on their channel. They do auctions, right? JJ does a little some extra content stuff, right? But Brian's channel, for the most part, is 3 auctions a week. Auctions. People go there for an auction, right? JJ's, he has his 3 shows a week, plus a little bit. Where you and I, Susanna, we do more than that, right? We're doing more than just selling. We're chatting here, we chat on your channel, and then we throw an auction in. So it's not the same. I don't think we're going to attract the same people because we're not always doing auctions.
Good morning, Kathy.
Hey,
And
Kathy.
My angel. But then you also have Pam sells Brian stuff. She's amazing.
Sure.
Amazing.
Yeah. Did I cut out or did Susanna cut out?
No, I just stopped right there. I said Pam is amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yes, absolutely. I'm dying here at the mechanic. I had to come outside for some fresh air and take my mask off.
oh gosh, Kathy.
Oh, honey.
Well, I'm glad you consider us fresh air, Kathy. So were you
Like
going to
I said,
finish that
that
thought,
line
Susanna?
keeps getting moved.
Am I going to finish that thought?
Yeah, I thought you were. There was
Millie.
more to that.
Stop.
No, I'm not going to finish that thought because all I have to say is Pam is absolutely amazing. She does an amazing job for Brian.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Agree.
She says, I've built my channel with both lots and single buyers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, here's a question for Pam because, she's on kind of like both sides of the coin. Now, Brian has tons of subscribers, but she's the one doing the selling over there at Brian.
Right.
Do you have that same energy on your auction, Pam, when it's just you on your Sunday? Do all those buyers that are buying from him come to yours?
Some do, absolutely. You.
Yeah. Kathy says it's hard to edit video with all the noise in there. You know what that means?
Coming out.
A new video.
And Pam said, yes, Jabby is right. Now, I know I've been trying to go to a lot of different places that I hadn't been going. And, just seeing how they're doing. And not that because I just go when there's nothing on. Like when my main ones are not on, I go to the others just to see how they do, and they're, I go to a bunch of different auctions, and some I buy, some I don't, some I watch, some I enjoy, some not as much. And that way I can also drop jabby stuff too.
I appreciate that.
There's a method to the madness.
Sure.
But and some of them, I don't know. Now I will tell you, Kim Adopted Retrospects. I love her auction. She's so fun. She's fun. And some are just kind of, I don't know.
Well,
some I can handle, some I can't. And I can't explain it. I really can't explain it, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. It's just some I can handle and some I can't.
Absolutely. And I mean, I think that goes for anything, right? I mean, it goes for some you go in and you don't like their content, you don't like their personality, you don't like their voice, you don't like their lighting, you don't like the product they're showing. Okay. I mean, that's why there are millions of us on YouTube, right? And it gives everyone a choice.
Yeah.
I do go in, Bonnie, like you said, and I check out a bunch of different ones all the time. And I do that it's kind of threefold. One, every time that everyone knows that I walk into every chat room. I walk into a chat room, and what do I say? Every single time. Hi all, right? That's what I say. I say hi all to everybody. And that's every time I do that, that's getting my name out there, right?
Yeah.
And the other part is I watch them to see approach to selling on things that I like and things that I don't like to do in my own shows. And then the third reason is, do they have anything I want? Right? I mean, that's the But
and another reason I go to some of them, it's neat to see how they grow. Like Leslie Lucky Fine. At the beginning, she was like really, and she's not been doing it that long. She was really shy, and I don't know if I can do this. And I'm like, just make a video telling about your channel, just start. Now she's selling all the time and doing really good. So it's neat to see how people evolve, I guess, in their channels and stuff.
Pam, don't tempt me, because I'll make a new auction with your name on it and my name.
Jeff? Well,
hey, Stacey May.
Hey, Stacey. Thanks for coming in. That's the thing, Bonnie. I think you got to keep it fresh. You got to keep coming up with new ideas, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what were you going to say, Susanna?
No, that me and you, we did one last Thursday, and then, hopefully we can do another one.
Absolutely. Well, unless I sell everything today, which I'm prepping, and just the little bit that I'm prepping here, I'm like, all right, I've got enough for my 2 hours this morning. Probably don't, but I'm not even. I'm going to have so much stuff. I've got so much stuff, Susanna. I could go for days. So we will definitely have another one.
And people have to realize too, it's summertime. There's not going to be as many people on as there has been, because people are actually, well, if they can afford the gas to get out and do stuff, they're actually getting out and doing stuff and going places. You got to remember, numbers will be down a little bit from that.
That's true. And that's where I think, and not to put, I'm not insulting anybody, but I think during the weekends now in the summertime, when, like you say, people are out and about and they've got things to do, a 2:00 on a Saturday is tough. It's tough for me to get on YouTube at 2:00 on a Saturday. You
won't see me.
Right. Not as a seller, as a viewer. Even in the chat, it's hard for me.
I won't. I know I won't be.
So.
Right, because that's your time with Tina and stuff. Just you and her going out and doing stuff, family time, like on Sundays when your kids come over.
Yeah,
So,
like I miss so much of Pam's auctions on Sundays because I have my kids are over. Do you know what I mean? I'm
yeah,
making Sunday dinner and then we're all hanging out or we're starting to eat at 5 or 6 o'clock. And then I miss Nikki.
Nikki's thing. Yeah.
Cookies because the kids are still here and I mean I'm totally enjoying myself with them but in the back of my mind I'm like oh, I'm missing so and so's channel, I'm missing so and so's channel, but it's for the weekends for me. Like I don't auction with Picky Nikki on Saturdays anymore. Hopefully in the fall I'm going to stop back up again with Nikki because the weekends for me, spring and summer, is I don't live down south. We don't have this good weather all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
So you take advantage of it when you can. Yeah.
right. I had to tell Nikki that I can't do it on Saturday in the summer because I know I'm not going to commit to that.
Yeah.
And there's been times that I'm like, oh, okay, maybe on. And she's like, okay. But then it's like, Tina, the middle of the day, all right, we're going to go do this and we're going to go do that.
And I think I think part of my one of my downsides, right, to whatever, to life, is I worry about that too, Susanna. But then I got to remember, right, that time with the kids, that time with Tina, that's gonna outdo a sale somewhere, right? I mean,
Yeah. And you
absolutely.
can't get that time back.
right.
At 100%. Agreed. I will never put anything in front of my children or Tina. There's no way that I would put anything in front
Yeah.
of them.
Well,
But
and
then,
I've said this before, so everyone knows that. Well, if you don't know, I November of 20, where are we at? What year is it? 2022. So in November of 2020, I left my full-time job, and I was making really, really good money, really, really good money. I was the vice president of a state agency, or part of a state agency, and I gave them my notice and left because it was stressful, right? I mentioned I had the work cell phone. It was that my migraines were at their worst, and I was realizing, even when you're home for dinner every night or whatever, and because the kids were, there was still all this question about going back to school, and we kept our kids home that year. We did virtual learning with our kids that year for school because COVID and everything, and you just realized how much, even when you try to be home, that I was missing. So, I mean, those were some hard conversations with my wife and I about, is it going to work? But man, did it. Now I'm here with all of you. So now you're stuck with me.
Pam, that's an amazing idea on Friday night.
Hey, Robin.
Robin.
Yeah, starts on Friday night so you can see her stuff. Oh, there your jabba dabba do from her.
There it is. Okay, it's going to be a good
Your
day.
day's complete.
Yep. I will. Everything's going to go well now. And I just realized that it's 10:40 already.
Wow.
So we're going to go a few more minutes. I'm organizing stuff here for 11 o'clock. And I've got a bunch of stuff started, and I may have to pull some stuff on the fly. That's right. Shabby's day has been made. Rhonda will be joining me at 11, a little after 11. She had something to do this morning. She won't be home quite at 11, so she'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to start at 11, and I'll probably, after all the hellos and rules and all that other stuff, it won't be long before she's there. What's that? Pamela,
Good
thanks for
morning,
coming.
Pamela.
And Wes.
Robin's
Hey,
here.
everybody.
Let's flip.
I'm going to do this right now. Hold
Wes
on.
here.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
And you guys are going to. Okay, guys, see this link I'm dropping right there? That's where you guys need to go to at 11 o'clock. Okay. Never mind Jabby's auction, but you need to go to this link.
Hey.
If anyone clicks on it, you see that it is Jabby's link for
I
11
know.
o'clock.
Kathy can't even hide from Wes at the mechanics. Yeah, so again, there'll be a few minutes here break in between, and we'll start at 11. It's not on the same stream. It's a different link, so you do have to click off and then come back in to a different stream.
Kathy Jen or Kitty Jen, hello.
Hey, Ken.
Yes, Jen, good morning. Your tracker is working.
Apparently, Wes, she says. Apparently.
Kathy, you need to leave the house sometime without your phone or any electronics or anything and see what happens.
Yeah. She's got low jack up her ass.
Right, no kidding. Pam said, "See, Pam, that is the key right there. I think to have lots of ideas. Some
Really
of them are going to float, some aren't going to. Some will crash and burn, which is fine. But you got to keep moving with the ideas and keeping things fresh and changing things up. And
yeah.
And it doesn't take long to figure out if something's not working, right? I mean, I think you can feel it. You can kind of tell, like, man, why am I? Well, as soon as you start asking yourself, wow, I don't want to do. Why do I have to do that? I don't want to do that. Well, then it might be time to switch it up. So.
Oh, Wes put it in a key spot.
In a key spot.
Okay. And Pam, I have to give her credit on the last family auction reseller or family reseller auction. She was pretty smart there because you're trying to sell as quick as you can, and she had all those sheets layered up with stuff so she could bam, 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 knock it out. That was pretty smart.
Yep.
I was like, dang, she just pulled up those quarters and moved it. I was very impressed with that.
Yeah, you need. Oh, I need to email them.
Yeah, you need to email them. Speaking of the family reseller auction.
Right.
July 1st and 2nd, 40 presenters, 20 hours, 2 days. If you want in on it, you got to email them at familyresellerauctions@gmail.com.
Yep. I have to check. I know we're going away one day that weekend.
Oh.
Check and see. Don't be flirting with that mechanic, Kathy. She's not, Wes. She came in here to hang out with us. She came out for some fresh air. That's what she said. But, okay. I think we're going to shut it down to give me a few minutes to change things around here for 11 and make sure I have everything I need for. Oh, Bonnie. Didn't mean I was shutting down right now. But so take a break, get a cup of coffee, don't fall asleep, and I'll see you guys at 11. Susanna, you'll be there, yeah? I think I lost everybody. I guess I did. All right, well, I will see everybody at 11 right back here on my channel, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody. Take care.